Hi guys, how are you? My name is Sapphire. I'm coming to you guys with a really amazing video. This is gonna be my first ever video ever. If only you know how many times I've said that over the past week, trying to muster up the courage to record myself to post on YouTube. I'm really enjoying the lighting. And sorry, I be in bed. Yes, I've decided that I'm just gonna get it done and I'm not gonna bother about where I'm standing or where I'm sitting because you guys don't really care. You guys really don't care. I make it seem like you care, but you don't give a fuck. As long as I'm saying stuff that you guys care about, you don't. I could be upside down. It really don't matter. But I did write a little list of things that I wanted to cover. It's a big list, but I'm not gonna touch too much on it because I'm a bit of a reverend. I tend to preach a lot. I tend to talk a whole damn lot. I have 2 hours and 9 minutes left on my SD card, and this battery might die halfway through what I want to say. But luckily and smartly enough, I did charge small batteries, so I'll get this video done. The main reason why I wanted to post is because I wanted to say is like this has been something I wanted to do for such a long time. I could even go back to probably the age of 12 when I posted my first ever YouTube video. I got like 350 views. You're hearing that and you're like, that's not a lot. But for someone who posted it without anything other than just wanting to be someone that posted on YouTube, it's an amazing outcome to have, especially at that time. I was like, I'm 20 now. My birthday was 2 months ago. I was 12, so that was over 8 years ago. So just imagine like how different life was back then. And I was just a kid doing gymnastics and I wanted to share. Like, I used to be super sporty, guys. Don't worry, I'll be getting back into sports soon. I definitely want to do some snowboarding. I want to do dancing as well. But the main things I wanted to say is that I feel like I've been called to do this, in terms of like I feel like this is really me. Like, I love talking, I love sharing, and the amazing part is being born in the time that we were born is 2024, and there's just so many, like, there's so many opportunities and there's so many ways to make a life that you want to live. Like, make a day that like you're excited to get up to. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times a lot of us are depressed or sad, or like we don't want to get out of bed, or we don't want to do certain things because we're just not living the life that we're intended, or we're just choosing not to choose ourselves at the end of the day. Like, one thing about me is I will rather quit a million jobs than stay in a 9 to 5 that I don't like. A lot of other people can do that. They can continuously complain about things and then continue to make no change. But one thing about me is if I've said I hate it enough times, it has to get changed. And also I noticed that my tongue piercing is really loud. It actually knocks on my teeth a lot. I never knew that was a thing, and I'm sorry if me mentioning it now irritates you guys and you hear it a lot, but it's fine. One thing I want to say is like first of all, I wanted to mention the fact that my big three, for some reason, I don't know why, but something tells me that saying like my star sign is super important. I'm actually a Scorpio, which is super fun, a November baby, November the 18th, if anybody wanted to know. And I'm a Cancer rising and an Aquarius moon. The main reason why I felt called to explain that, to say that to you, is because one thing, I've always said that Pluto is a planet. Editor Sophia here. Mind you, it is 4:55 in the morning, but I had to get this video out because if I don't fucking do it now, it's never gonna get fucking done. I look really a bit mash, but I literally just woke up and I'm gonna go back to sleep after I've uploaded this video. But I meant planet. I mean fucking I meant spaceship. I think Pluto is a spaceship. I don't think Pluto is just one of those. Like, if Pluto rules, if Pluto rules technology, I know Aquarius isn't technology, but Pluto is like they said it wasn't a planet because it was so small, and then if Pluto is linked to technology, it's because it's a fucking spaceship. Don't let these people fool you. I may be coming to you looking like one freak right now, but Pluto is a spaceship. Like, there's nothing else about it. My man, it is too flipping small. It is giving spaceship. We don't know who under, but it is giving spaceship. And when it comes around to now, when Aquarius is coming into Pluto, it's the rise of technology. That's why we have so much AI. That's why you see all those YouTube videos telling you start YouTube now. Now's the time to do it. Whenever you see people on TikTok saying social media this, affiliate marketing that, digital marketing this, like everything's on the internet. And it's amazingly enough, like the fact that I have Aquarius in my moon, I feel like it's a sign for me to take that extra leap of faith to do what I want to do. I also want to say that anything can be a sign. Like, obviously, I'm saying that because Aquarius and Pluto are aligned right now, that's a sign for me. But just the fact that you saw this video is a sign for you. The fact that you even, no matter anything can be a sign. It's all about what you want it to be. You could see a flipping pebble on the floor and be like, yep, that's the reason why I should do A, B, and C. So don't be waiting for no magical fairy to come sprinkle her pum pum dust on you for you to think that, oh yeah, this is it. Bitch, do it right fucking now. Because if it is 5 a.m. and my 8 years of procrastination ass can get up and do it, you can cut it down and do it now. If you've been doing it longer than me, just don't make it more. If you've only had the idea this morning, don't let it be 8 years, baby. Don't let your blessings pass you by because you're thinking about, like, look how I'm coming to you, babe. Look at how I'm coming to you. I'm not even staring at the right camera. Okay, now I'm actually freaking out. But like, do that thing. Don't fucking wait. 8 years. Are you dumb? 8 years I neglected myself. 8 years I told the 12-year-old me that anything that she wanted, she couldn't have. That's why I'm now a big 20, stressing about the little things. We can't even just, because I'm too in my head. Get out your head and get in that bag, bitch. Get out your head and get in that bag, bitch. Get out your head and get in that bag, bitch. And I want you to see me and take this as a reason to do the thing that you've been holding back on, no matter what it is. I've been dying to be someone that was a YouTuber for the past 8 years. From that first ever YouTube video I posted, from the minute that I was watching Minecraft at 10 years old on YouTube, I always knew that it was something that I wanted to be a part of. I didn't just want to consume it, I wanted to create it as well. I keep coming on here, but it's fine. One thing about me is also I feel like I just want to do everything. Like, I want to do streaming, I want to do podcasts, I want to do vlogs, I want to do sit-downs, I want to do educationals, I want to do tutorials. I want to do everything. And I guess it's better to start now than to spend a whole lifetime over what could have been. Just do it. Even if it flops, at least you could cross it off the list. Like, come on now. Like, every day I realize that you don't get these days back. And the fact that there's so many things that I keep, like, when you realize a to-do list is the same, life gets boring. And I want life to be more exciting because there's something new to do. Because I've been doing the things I've been saying. Do the things you've been saying. But between then and now, for some reason, there was just like a lot, like, I don't know, I shut down. Like, I wasn't really present in my life. I became a lazy reactor. I let things happen. I fell into different kinds of very bad habits. Yes, I'm a smoker of the Mary Jane, and I don't think I let it consume me, because even now I can still function with it, because even when I'm sober I still don't put that extra effort in that I don't do even when I'm smoking. So it's like I can't even blame marijuana for it. Do you know what I mean? All I can blame is myself. Like, at the end of the day, even when I am smoking, it's like I still am motivated to do things. I feel just as pushed. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the things that you choose to make an excuse really are an excuse at the end of the day, when you're the main problem. You're the reason why you're not where you want to be. And I say this in a way that you like, where I'm holding your hand and I'm saying it with love. It's not a reason to beat yourself down or be sad about your situation. It's a reason to make a change and to do better for yourself as well. Another thing I wanted to talk about is like, I'm someone who's called, like, I create ideas. I don't just execute what the instructions say. Unfortunately, but fortunately, I thought that I was someone that wanted to do a plumbing course. I love plumbing in terms of the creativity it gives you. You can create a whole system, and there's an art to it, but it's not as free as I like to be. I'm a free spirit. I don't want to be tied down. Having to go to a job, same place every day, doing the same thing, doesn't excite me unless it's because I'm pushed to learn. Like, one thing about me is, like, I want to be a bartender, and it's like that's the only job I want. Being a retail assistant or being a secretary, sitting behind a desk where I don't get to move around, communicate with people. That's not something I want to do. So I've also put myself in a position where I've learned that like I don't have to work to survive. I can learn to make money. Do you know what I mean? Like I can learn how to be a bartender and make money. I don't have to do those other jobs that don't fulfill me. I don't have to work in retail. I don't have to have a shitty boss that doesn't care about me. Like I can do whatever I want to do at the end of the day. And what fulfills my soul the most is being able to create things like on a whim. Like I literally did a couple drawings earlier today, like these. Like you may look at these and depending on your opinion you might be like, oh my gosh, what's that? But I've been obsessed with the female body since as long as I can remember. I remember when I was in high school, and you know when you I'm from the UK, by the way. I don't know if you can tell by my accent, duh, but I'm from the UK and we have something called GCSEs, which is basically like a final examination that you do before you go into college, which is around the ages of 16. So I remember then, like that was when it first started, my obsession with the female body. Like when he gave me a task, he said make your final piece so we can really judge your artistic skills over the past 4 years. And everything in me called me to make figures of women. Like that's all I wanted to research. I wanted to research the female body. Maybe it's because I grew up with a naked mum. Like she was always naked, and it's not like a weird obsession. Like it's more like an admiration for like the beauty and allowing people to just be who they want to be. And something about the female body, especially because we are creators and we create things, and it's just like we come in so many different shapes and sizes. This even links back to the fact that like the most amazing thing that I feel like I could witness is my best friend who recently just became a mother. She's a similar age to me as well. And it's just like when you just think about it, like from seeing who she was growing up and then to see how she looked with such a big belly, and then to see the little baby that she created with her boyfriend, it was just like it makes you appreciate life more and the human body as well. And it's like even if she never looks the same again, it's fine because she's big, beautiful just the way she was before and the way she is after. And it's just like the human experience is so amazing. Getting to create human life is such a blessing, and I thank the universe every day for being a black woman. To be honest, being black and being a woman, when I think about it, as in like I hear a lot of like prejudice. I'll be so honest. I consume a lot of American media, so most of like the racism they face over there is crazy. And the only reason why I mention it myself is I don't even know. I just said it, to be fair. But I'm getting a lot of secondhand embarrassment from this video. Not in terms of anything I'm saying is embarrassing. I just feel like I need to explain myself every 2 seconds. Just know that I don't know. Just don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. It's against us, or a lot of negative stereotypes, or a lot of just a lot of just a lot of this against a lot of people as well, which is super ridiculous. But it's also like I couldn't be any other way. I couldn't be anything other than this chocolate brownie, and I couldn't be anything other than a woman. Basically what I'm saying is white, black, Asian, Guatemalan, Hispanic, like no matter what you are, embrace that 100%, and don't ever let something that you can't change be a reason to not be exactly who you want to be. So basically the whole point is I wasn't gonna let me being black be a reason. Like I don't like, not that it was a reason. I don't know. Listen, just do your thing. Don't ever let something that isn't really, really, really be a reason not to do that thing, okay? We listen and we don't judge. Like as much as like life may have been easy if I was a white man, why would I want it to be anything other than me? And it's like I do get a little bit anxious with some of the things that I say, and I always want to come across as perfect and the best person in the room. But I've also learned to kind of let go of that, because at the end of the day, if I always want to show up a certain way, I'll never get to be who I really want to be, and I'll never be the real authentic person as well. There is a beauty in getting to discover yourself from scratch, and I'm no longer going to hold myself back from that amazing experience. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes while trying to grow. That's the whole point. If you're not making mistakes while you're growing, you're not really growing, you're just doing, and you need to challenge yourself some more. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, challenge yourself. And this to me is going to be a challenge. So, I'm going to do it. Do the things that you say you can do, do the things you think you can't. Do the fucking thing. All right. I don't know how long you've like, guys, it's taken me so long to get to this point of just like being able to pick up the camera and posting it. The most amazing part is I'm literally posting this video just like it is. I'm gonna edit it for 2 seconds and just post it, because I'm tired of always waiting for it to be perfect, waiting for the perfect day, waiting for me to have a busy day. Like, I choose my days, I create my days. Waiting for life to happen is never gonna be the, you know what I mean, it's never gonna be what I want it to be. So kind of just learning to just live life and let things happen. And as long as you do what feels good, you'll get led to make another decision that also feels good as well. So it's like you're thinking, oh, I want to do this and this, but the first thing you need to do is get up early. You get up early and all of a sudden you're inspired to go on a walk. That walk leads you to see a bus that goes by with an advert. Now you're in a cinema watching a movie. That's how simple life is. That's how you get to places. People are always like, I always used to wonder, oh, how am I going to become this person that does this and has all of these experiences? Just from feeling good in the decisions you make is enough to lead you down the path of the life that you want. Just being sure in your decision is amazing. Like, the day I decided to quit my job, as much as it was hard and I loved the people that I was around, it was something that I was called to do. Like, it felt so necessary. Yes, I'm a jobless 20-year-old right now. It's going to be 2025 and I don't know where life is going to go, but I know as long as I keep positive and remind myself that that the universe is working for me, not against me, it makes me more comfortable. It makes me happier, and it's like it allows me to worry about things that, like, the things that I want to worry about is like, what time am I going to meditate today? Not, are those bills going to be paid? And yes, I understand that that we're living in a real world at the end of the day, and that yes, I do understand I have bills and I know that money comes out and I know that I have things I need to look forward to and look after. But it's also the fact that I'm always covered. The universe will forever provide for me, whether I'm in debt for a month and then free for the rest of my life, whether I never miss a payment again in my life. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. So the most amazing thing is just being able to live life and understand that things will always come whether you want them or not. And I don't know if that made any sense to you guys, because the way I talk sometimes, it makes no sense to me either. Like, I'd just be talking and then I'd be going on different rants and I'm like, where are we going with this? But it's too late now and I'm not editing this video either. So if you guys think I'm chatting rubbish and you can't keep up with me, I'm sorry. Maybe my next video will make more sense. But another thing is, I don't want to work a 9 to 5. I want to get paid to learn and not paid to just do. I don't want to get paid to stack shelves. I want to pay to learn skills. Like I want to do bartending. Like, the last job I had, I was in a business development program and I learned about sales. As much as I didn't know that's what I was walking into, because I'm such a person who's open-minded and willing to learn, and it's just part of my nature, it turned out to be such a beautiful experience that I had for 2 months, no longer than 2 months, because I just couldn't do it. Because at the end of the day, I realized that I was working so hard for a dream that wasn't really mine. But it taught me so much. If you want to be better, you have to be doing better than everyone else. So that's one thing. If you take away one thing from this video, is if you want to be the best at what you do, you need to be doing better than everyone else. You need to be working harder. You need to be clocking in first. You need to be leaving last. So whatever you want to be amazing at, you just need to be above and beyond. Another thing I feel like telling you guys is you need to value your time here on earth. You don't get these days back. Like, when I think of yesterday, obviously I'm trying to live my life with less regret in terms of, oh, I could have done this and this yesterday. But the most amazing thing about Christmas, guys, as in today is the 25th of November, 25th of December, and it's currently 7:30 for me. It's just the fact that, like, life is so beautiful. My great-grandmother, she's also Scorpio as well, which I feel like is one of the reasons why we get along so well, which I love her as well. She's actually 82. For the longest time, I was telling everyone she was 85, which is so crazy. I aged her by 2-3 years. And she's just always been someone that just such an individual, and she says you do what feels good, you know what matters to you, you know how you feel. And if an 85-year-old woman is telling a 20-year-old to follow her dreams, and she knows the state of living, she knows how much it costs to get a bag of milk these days, and she knows how hard it is just to provide the basics, and she's still telling me to chase what feels good to me, then obviously Who would you take advice from? Someone who's lived a life and they seem to be happy, or someone who's struggling at the same? Like, I would rather take advice from my great grandmother. She's someone I look up to. You always take advice from your mentors, right? You always take advice from people who you want to be the most like. Like, she's someone who's full of so much faith and such a beautiful soul. And yeah, there's a lot of things that she needs to work on, of course. Like, she's human, but that's the most amazing part. Because she's human and because she's still a work in progress, it makes it even more beautiful to take her advice. Because it's like, I know you don't have it all together, but the fact that you have it enough together and are willing to have to share, like, I don't know, it's amazing, guys. Please take this as a reason to message your grandma or your grandpa and tell them how much you love them, because honestly, how many more Christmases I have with her, I'll never know. I just know that I just love her so much, and she makes me feel seen and heard and safe. And I had the pleasure of getting to grow up with her as well, which just fills my heart with so much love. And it just lets me know, like, just remind myself that I have a life that I want to live and I should live it. Because I want to be like her. I want to be 85 and happy. I want to be able to, she tells me about her trips to Germany, to all these places, the jobs she's worked, the things she's done, the people she's met, the places she's been. That's who I want to be. I want to be able to tell my grandkids all the amazing things, and I want them to come to me and be like, I'm worried, I'm scared about life, and to look at me and for me to tell them, you do exactly what you want to do. Because everything that you want is for a reason, whether you believe in God or not. And she's a strong believer in God. Me, not so much, but I do have faith in a higher being, which is the most important thing. One thing about me is, if you're not someone who has faith, I can't chat to you and we can't have a conversation. Whether you believe in Allah, whether you believe in Buddha, whether that's Christ, or you believe in yourself, faith is all that I care about. Because faith is the most beautiful thing we have in this one human experience. And if you don't have faith, you need to try again. And yeah, you need to try and find faith, find something to believe in, and believe in it good. And the other thing I want to say is, I already mentioned this, but like, I feel like a reverend. Like, if you know me in person, I don't know how many of my people are gonna read this or watch this. They're not gonna read this, they're gonna watch this. But whenever I have a thought, I tend to go off on a tangent for a really long time. This video isn't really gonna be too much of a tangent because my camera's gonna die, and I'm a lazy bum, and I'd rather not go over there and get another battery. But knowing me, when this dies, I'll probably go over there and get another battery if I don't feel fulfilled in what I'm saying. I also tend to cut off my words and speak in short sentences. Like, I say half the sentences in my head and then half the words come out, which is a little bit confusing for me as well, because it's like, oh, they didn't even hear you say the rest of that. I'm a super self-aware person. This video is low-key a get to know me, but it's also like a call to action. It's also, I want to inspire you to do what I'm doing. I want you to take that extra step, that little extra thing that's like, oh my gosh, it's so hard, life this, and it's just like, the less you do this and the less you allow your mind to override what you actually want to do, the closer you'll get to your dream. And it's like, not like, YouTube is a dream, but it's also something that I've wanted to do for so long. Whether it pays the bills or not, being able to actually do something that you say is so important. Being able to say that you're going to wake up at 7 and wake up at 7, you feel accomplished. Being able to say you're going to post and then you post, you're going to feel accomplished. And my battery is literally telling me now it's going to die. I'm going to save the next bullet point so I don't sound like an idiot. The angle has changed a little bit, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a couple shots of tequila down. A few shots of tequila. Probably 8, 6, 7 shots of tequila down. Yeah, I love tequila. Tequila's my drink of choice, I've decided. I love rum and tequila. Fuck the brown liquors. If it's rum and tequila, invite me, I'm gonna be there. I might even come with my own tequila, called that fire tequila, bro. You know how, what's her name? Courtney? Kendall. Oh, it is cold in this motherfucker. You're just gonna get all nice and warm. But you know, what's her name? Kylie Jenner. Kendall. Guys, I hope you don't mind the angle, but Kendall Jenner herself, she got her 818. Yeah, when I get my hands on that, me and my dad are gonna be so excited, because we like to try liquors and like alcohols together, because why not? You know, in this one life, taste what people's creations are. And I want to be able to be someone that creates things that other people can like desire to be a part of. Like 818, I don't really like Kendall Jenner, but it's something out there to be tried just because she's a part of it. The same ways, and like, As in, like, you don't have to be the best YouTuber. Just the fact that you're on YouTube is a reason enough to just watch you, I feel like, personally. At least that's what I'm telling myself to get myself to post this video. And the guy that I saw earlier, I will link him because I feel like we should all just be a massive community to each other. But it's also just like, he was just so inspirational in terms of, he said record a video and post it and then just get it done. And then I'm also telling you to do the same, because if I'm doing it, you better do it as well. We in this together, ho. We in this together, ho. But yeah, like, I've been watching a lot of people that just inspire me so much. I decided to stop being inspired and just do the inspiration. The next thing I wanted to say is that I'm someone who's a strong believer in everything. I believe in astrology. I believe in everything. I feel like everything is a fragment of the bigger picture, which is just spirituality, which we all know. Every religion stems from spirituality, which is basically becoming comfortable with the human experience. The fact that at the end of the day, it is human nature to experience good and bad. There's no good without bad. There's no sadness without happiness. There's no rich without poor. There's no in without out. The same way that everything is reflected, guys. Like, we all know everything is connected. Like they say, as below, as above, as below, or as within is without. The same way how you feel inside is how your outside's gonna reflect. If you feel like you're always getting things wrong and nothing ever works out for you, the minute you miss the bus, you're gonna be pissed. Something as simple as that. And just like, it's just like the law of attraction, law of assumption. If you think something's going to be bad, then it's going to be hard. An amazing example of that is the job that I did. I used to do door-to-door sales, and for 2 months it was amazing, until one day I woke up and it just didn't feel amazing anymore. The only thing that changed was the way that I spoke to myself when attacking the work. Like, before, I was like, it's hard, but I'm gonna do it. It's hard, but it's gonna be this at the end of the day. And the day that I finally said, I don't want to do this anymore, this is super difficult, this isn't the kind of hard I want to choose, everything started falling apart. You couldn't see it through the rose-colored glasses. Once those rose-colored glasses dropped, it was so impossible, it was so difficult to do anything but position myself in a way that just didn't see that. And it's like, now that I'm out of it, I'm thinking I can 100% remotivate myself to be back in that job again. But it's like, the only thing that was keeping me there was the people, first of all. So it's like, if the only thing that's keeping you at your job is the people, I mean, I guess stay if they're so amazing. But it's like, if you guys can still be friends outside, I don't see why you should be doing a job that you don't really love. Especially with the time of year. It is dark outside and it is 7:30. I mean, 7:30, the sun's usually not really that high up, but ask us in the summer in the UK, yeah, 7:30, the sun don't set till 9. I've been there, I know. Okay, it's crazy these days. I'm also a strong believer in astrology, and the reason why I am is because everything's connected. If you're a religious person, first of all, well done to you, because you found something that you believed in, or someone found something for you to believe in, and then you just followed that. Either way, well done to you. But astrology is just as true as religion. The same way that the Bible and the Quran and Buddhas and whatever always say that there's a plan destined for you, God's plan, Allah's plan, this plan, that plan. Astrology is the exact same thing. The only difference is there's physical proof. It's in the stars. You look up into the sky, there's a story to be told. And it's like, it's the same thing that's up in the sky. Someone just brought it down into a more controlling way to try and fit into a box. But I'm not going to talk about religion too tough, because that's not really where I want to be. If you want to debate religion, we can discuss that later. Leave a comment down below and I'll let you know, and we can talk about religion, because I've got too much to say. Someone who grew up as a Methodist Christian, trust me, I have my opinions. Suppose there's a certain set of rules that affects how you can present yourself in society. I'm pissed. I'm not saying that a religion pisses me off, but in terms of like, I need to freely express myself, whether that's showing my hair, not showing my hair, wearing makeup, not wearing makeup, piercing my face, not piercing my face, putting tattoos on my skin or not. The fact that I have the choice is what lets me sleep at night. And when some people will subscribe to things that don't allow them to have, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's a choice. Like, it's all a choice. It's all a choice, which is super awesome as well. And like I said, I don't have anything against it. Like, one thing I believe in is faith. If you have faith, we can be friends. And one thing the last thing I want to mention as well, that I wrote on my little list, I don't even know what the whole point of this thing was, but I guess I just needed something to motivate me to talk enough to have something to post. But fighting perfection is just self-set standards molded from experiences. I am a perfectionist, but not in a way that would make me like a scientist or a poem writer or someone who's just like super articulate in like the academic field. Perfection in terms of like I wanted to present myself on YouTube in a certain way. I wanted to be a certain person. I wanted to be in a certain place of my life. I wanted my house to look a certain way. I wanted different. I wanted to be like, do you know what I mean? I wanted my whole life together. But but you were a part of my life. Does that make sense? It's like trying to buy, it's like, what's the word? It's like trying to buy a house, but like you never buy anything to put in it. That's such a stupid analogy, but like when I say perfectionist, it's like I was just trying so hard to create this image that I thought that would be perfect for me to show up. But all I needed to do was just show up. Like I'm always scared about how I present to people, how people view me, but then I've never had a complaint. Like, where's it coming from? I've never heard someone say that one, they didn't like me for any reason that I couldn't have corrected or changed. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I come across in a certain way, but it's nothing a conversation couldn't have fixed. Like there's nothing like when you see me in the street and you think, oh, she must be rude. There's nothing a hello wouldn't turn this into a massive smile. Like I have a resting bitch face, but the minute you say hi to me, I'm smiling. I love strangers. In terms of like, if you need help and you come to me, I feel like the chosen one. I'm like, of course I'm gonna help you. Oh, can you open the door for me, or could you hold this? Like, of course I'm gonna help you. Like one thing about me is I'm not rude and I'm not selfish. Like I love to help in any way that I can, and I feel like the fact that I don't lend that same type of forgivingness to myself that I give to other people is super lame. And I feel like that's the main reason why I'll never get to be the person I truly want to be, is if I consistently expect myself to be a certain way before I allow myself to do certain things. Does that make sense? Like you have to be a millionaire before you go on holiday. No, you go on holiday the minute you can. Otherwise you're always going to be spending your whole life waiting until you have enough money or till it feels right. But waiting for things to feel right will never get you where you want to be. Waiting to feel right to go to the gym isn't going to get you in the gym as often as you need to be. Waiting to see certain amounts is never going to get you where you want to be. Like, what do I want? I want £1 million in my pocket before I think I can become a YouTuber that can do A, B, and C. Bitch, I can do half the stuff I want to do now. Maybe it's not going to be on the scale that I'm imagining in the future, but just allowing myself to be in the moment and to do things that feel good with the here and now, the circumstances that I have here and now, is the only way I'm going to get to the future. Like, that's the only way it's going to happen. And it's like it's all molded by experiences, like, and but it gets to me, like, what have I really experienced in my life that made me feel like I couldn't be the best in the room? Like I always tell myself I'm the best in the room. Nothing like and the things that I guess that you could hold up to yourself, that doesn't count. Like you failed a test, okay, that doesn't define you as a person. You said hi to someone, they didn't say hi back, that doesn't define you as a person. That doesn't even define them. The only time someone has tried to speak to me and I didn't hear them because I'm practically deaf, I'm a walking able deaf person. Do you know what that is? Like you wave at me, I don't see you, but now you're offended, but they didn't even see you. Do you know what I mean? It's like everything's all about perspective. I'm learning to shift my perspective. It's Christmas Day and I want you guys to have an amazing flipping Christmas. I know that anyone watching this video probably won't be on Christmas, but if it is, a Merry Christmas to you. Ho ho ho. I hope you have an amazing one as well. It sounds like I'm signing off low-key, but it's more so just learning to be grateful for life as well. And it's like, if you guys like who I am, unfortunately I'm not gonna make this video too long, because if I make it any longer it won't get posted, and that just defies the whole point of me trying to grow as a person as well. I'm trying to show up for myself this 2025, and I'll be posting a couple more videos soon. I do want to start setting up myself for success next year. I want to be in a lot of places. I would actually love to be moved out of my house, even though I'm living in an amazing position. Like, for me, I'm 20, I'm gonna start paying rent soon. Like, I don't have a job, but rent's gonna be due soon. I've got things that I bought, like my camera, £800 camera, £84 a month on Argos, because I bought this iPad as well. No regrets, just need to get into life. I just need to get my shit together so I can continue to have these beautiful things. Not that they will take them from me, but it will just set up in a way that they'll make me pay all the money back. And it's just like, I don't got 600, like I'm too young to be calling for bankruptcy. like that's so strange, but the main thing is I'm just so excited to see where this goes. This is my channel. This is Black Girl Motion. This is just a black girl in her 20s trying to get her life together, trying to prove to herself that she can actually do the things that she says she wants to do, and reminding herself that the only person holding her back is herself. And if you guys watching this video just need a little bit inspirational, just wanted to hear someone chat about something, because sometimes I'd be looking on YouTube just to hear someone say something. I don't even want to be learning half the time, and I don't want to be watching a gameplay either, even though I love a gameplay. Sometimes I just want to hear something that doesn't necessarily make me feel like I need to change my life, but it makes me feel seen and heard. And I hope that from this video you feel like you can relate to me in some way, that you feel seen in some way, and definitely you'll feel heard. If you guys have anything you want to say to me, say it in the comments, whether it's something to hate about, something to love. Everything is welcomed, because it's all about perspective. You could tell me that I look disgusting, and you know what, I'll just assume that you were never loved as a child, and then now I'm sad for you, and now my heart goes out and I'm like, but you're so beautiful, why would you say that? My eyes been watering all day as well. I did record doing my makeup at the kitchen table today. If you want to see that, you can go look at my TikTok, but I doubt you're going to see that and this as well. But I'm also deciding whether I want to promote myself on like my other social medias, because I don't really want to be anything but a YouTuber. Instagram baddie, no. TikTok baddie, no. YouTuber, yes. Like I would love to just grow organically on YouTube and let you guys find me, because I don't even have that many followers on YouTube. No, I don't have that many followers on TikTok or Instagram anyways, so it's like I'll probably maybe get 1, 2, 3 views, and it's not really gonna do more than just, you know what I mean? Like I feel like YouTube will promote me just as much as anything. So yeah, but I actually really enjoyed making this video, and I finally decided on a YouTube name. It used to be Sincerely S, which was cute, and it may still be Sincerely S now, but I'm definitely changing it to Black Girl Motion. And if I didn't get the channel name, then you won't hear it in the video, because I don't want someone to steal it from me. Even though I know it's just, I know, but it's like, come on now. Like I've been looking around, I've been waiting for a name that wasn't my name. Like I don't want it to be Sincerely S, and I don't want it to be like my name either. I just want it to be like who's another YouTuber that I like, the Black Kid Diaries, or Black Kid Diaries, I don't know. Either way, not only is she a clothing brand, but she's also like a YouTube channel as well, where she just posts her life, and she's just so cute, so sweet, and I love her, and everything about her is so cool. And I definitely want to be someone that's similar to her in terms of like how creative she is and how her creativity gets her paid, which is so awesome. But yeah, I also dyed my hair yesterday. It used to be red. The red was so sexy, but all of a sudden I'm now auburn, like a dark reddish brown. You can see the difference between there and there. But yeah, interesting. Comment down below if I should go bald. I'm joking. But I enjoyed making this video so much, and I'm gonna be posting again tomorrow, so don't forget to check back in to see a bad bitch like me talking about random stuff. Yeah, but the videos are gonna be productive, don't worry. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna do something along the lines of getting my life together. I bought a new notebook for 2025 because I want to get my life planned. I want to learn my finances so I can increase them. I want to better my emotional habits so I can control them better. Like honestly, you guys are just gonna come along the ride with me as a fresh 20-year-old who's just trying to get her life together. 2025 has so many possibilities, and I just want to finally show up for myself consciously. I don't want to set goals and say I'm going to do them. I actually want to show up and prove myself wrong. I want to look back in these videos in a year time and be like, no way you were there feeling so this way, but you came such a long way because you told yourself you could and you did. The same way that I told myself I could post on YouTube, and I fucking did. So if you ever feel like there's something out there that you can't do or you don't have the courage to do, take this as a sign. No matter how big, if you want to start a massive business that just takes over the world, start small. Figure out the name, figure out what you want to sell, and then work your way up from there. Because guys, I'll be doing the same thing. I want to take over the world. Honestly, I want to be like, I want to be despicable in the way that I show up in the world. I want to provide so much, not only advice. I want to do skincare. Like, I don't even want to spoil it for you guys. I'll tell you more about myself and my real dreams tomorrow, but this main video is just a sign to tell you to do the thing that you said you've been wanting to do. And I'm not talking about other people, I'm talking about selfishly for yourself. Fuck that boy, fuck that girl, fuck that it, fuck that. Get your shit together for yourself so you can show up 100%, because you'll never be able to have the relationship or be the person you want to be if you can't even do the basics. And do you know what I mean? But I'm also gonna watch this video back and tell myself shut the fuck up. No, I'm joking. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. And sorry, I'm just looking at my iPad real quick. Can you see it? I have a little chat GBT because there was she told me something that was so amazing that I wanted to say. But my channel is basically just a video diary of me navigating life, leveling up, and doing amazing things. And I want you guys, and I always felt like one video had to make you guys know me, but you can watch another video and find out more about me, okay? So don't forget to tune back in, subscribe if my face is cute, subscribe if anything I said resonated, and subscribe if you're here to see another black girl on her journey to success and emotional freedom. Because I want to free myself from the shackles of my emotions. Because as a Scorpio, I feel so deeply, but I need to not hurt my head so much with just the things of life. Like, I can't even explain that now. I'll explain it tomorrow. I'll write more bullet points. I'm so excited. I'm actually so proud of myself. And even if only 2 people see this video, I hope you 2 people have an amazing rest of your year if you never see me again. And I hope that your plans for 2025 are as worthy as you are for everything that you ever wanted in this life and more. And to the people that know me who are seeing this video, I love you as well. And take this as a sign to actually take action in life as well, okay? Because I love me enough to do what I want to do, and I won't ever let somebody else make me feel less than strong enough to take care of myself, if that makes sense. Either way, do the thing you always wanted to do. Cut off that relationship that doesn't fulfill you. Make choices that bigger your pockets and make your heart feel more full. And if they don't agree with you, they were never meant to be there in the end anyways. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I can't wait to post again. Have a lovely rest of your day, guys. Bye.